Good morning, students. My name is Venkateswarlu. I am working as TGT Physical Science in Gurujara School. In the previous classes, you learn about the different functional groups and their names and structures. Today, we learn a new topic, that is the nomenclature of aliphatic hydrocarbon compounds. So, what is the nomenclature? What is it? Why it is important to us? First of all, why will we giving the names to the different hydrocarbons? Because hydrocarbons are thousands of molecules, so it is not easy, it is very difficult to memorize all the names. So it is need to systematic nomenclature. Who will frame the set of rules? That is IUPAC. That means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. This is the international organization. It frames set of rules for every new molecule. Okay, so what are the parts present in the basic parts present in IUPAC name, that means IUPAC name? These are the primary parts. Every IUPAC name have these parts. Let's see some examples. So IUPAC అనేది ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్, ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్, ఇంటర్నేషనల్ యూనియన్ ఆఫ్ ప్యూర్ అండ్ అప్లైడ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. ఇది వచ్చేసి హైడ్రోకార్బన్స్ కానీ ఇంకా కార్బన్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ అన్నిటికీ నామిక్లేచర్ నేమ్స్ ఇస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఎలా ఇస్తుందంటే సెట్ ఆఫ్ రూల్స్ ద్వారా. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ దట్ దట్ నేమ్స్? ప్రిఫిక్స్, వర్డ్ రూట్, దట్ మీన్స్ రూట్ వర్డ్, primary suffix, secondary suffix. So let's see one by one. First of all, what is root word or word root? It is the root describes the number of carbons present in the chain or ring. So ఒక కార్బన్ చైన్ లో ఎన్ని కార్బన్స్ ఉంటాయో దాన్నే రూట్ వర్డ్ అంటారు. సో ఫస్ట్ లెట్స్ సీ. This is methane, CH4. Number of carbons is 1. So it is considered as meth. And here number of carbons are 2. That is eth. Here number of carbons are 3. That is prop. C4. Number of carbons are 4. Then it is said to be but. Next C5H12. That is number of carbons are 5. So it is pen. So the highlighted letters are said to be root words. That is meth, eth, prop, but, pent, hexa, etc. These are all said to be root words. So it describes the number of carbon atoms present in the molecule. For suppose in a molecule the name is started with but, that means the number of carbons are 4. So in this way we can identify the number of carbon atoms in a molecule. For suppose the formula of molecule is C6, that means number of the root word is hex. Okay, this is the root word. Next, the suffix describes the type of compound it is. So this is the suffix. It is black color letters. These are suffix. That means suffix means the letters present in the end of the name. That is the suffix. Please remember. So these are the root words of number of carbon atoms. You must learn 1 to 10. That means if a carbon 10 carbon atoms present in a molecule, the root word is deca. Okay, I think you all understand. Next one. And also we learn about the primary suffix. For suppose if a carbon molecule gives, that is all carbon atoms having single bond, that means carbon single bond. This is the single bond with carbon. All these type of molecules are said to be saturated. That means primary suffix is what we write is ane, A-N-E. This is the primary suffix. So you also seen in the previous slide. That means ane. So here is ethane. It means two carbons present. Ane means carbon single bond with carbon. Next one. And also, if carbon is double bond, that means 1 2 double bond with another carbon, then we said primary suffix is ene, ene, ene. Like if triple bond is present, we write ine, yne. You learn this type of things in the homologous series: alkanes, alkenes, alkynes. That means in alkanes, all our single bonds are present. So in this class also we discuss about the different rules about the nomenclature of hydrocarbons, that is carbon single bond with carbon, that means anes. Next one. And another important thing is substituents, that is alkyl groups. If you see, this is the methane, carbon attached by 4 hydrogen atoms. If you remove one of the hydrogen, then it formed by methane, methyl. So this is the sentence: alkyl groups are named by replacing the suffix ane with yl, methyl. So methane, one hydrogen is replaced, then it becomes methyl. Like ethane, ane. If one hydrogen is replaced, removed, then it forms yl, that means ethyl. Let's see some examples. Methane, it lost one hydrogen, it becomes methyl. Ethane, that means ane is replaced by yl. Remaining root words are same. Prop, that means C3. Here also propyl, that means C3. But, C4, butyl, C4. But what is the difference? One hydrogen. That means alkanes are losing one hydrogen, that forms alkyl groups. Okay, next one. These are the examples. Word root, that means here are 6 carbons. That means from this slide we see 6 carbon is what is root word? Hex. So hex, primary suffix, carbon single bond with carbon. So what we will write? Carbon single bond with carbon, ane. So ane. So substituent CH3, C2H3, CH3, CH3, CH3. What we learn from previous, that is methyl, C2H3, ethyl. So in this way we analyze the nomenclature of the compounds, aliphatic hydrocarbons. I hope all are enjoying this class and also learn some basic principles in our textbook. Thank you.